Yo, what is going on, you Slackerz? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, coming at you again with another Clash of Clans episode. Now, some of you might be wondering why I haven't done Clash in a while, and I'm gonna be getting there. Today I'm gonna be going off on a little bit of a rant, so kind of stick with me. I'll put some replays on. That's the shop. Now, I'll put some replays on in the background and whatnot, but so at least you got something to watch. But I'm going to be going off on a rant on my former clan because what they did was absolutely downright ridiculous and childish. And quote unquote, they considered me family. Watch, okay, so the whole thing was, maybe I seem salty over this, but so I was in this clan, Almoravids, for almost a year now. And I woke up this morning, grabbed my iPad right away, got on Clash. Seeing there was a few messages in the clan chat, seeing the news that Builder Hall 7 is coming out on Wednesday. I'm excited for that. Logged off for a little bit, ate breakfast, took a shower, brushed my teeth, came back, grabbed the iPad, checked it again one more time, collected all my loot right before I left for work, only to find out that both of my accounts had been kicked from this clan. Why? You didn't even tell me why. Like, this is so ridiculous. Okay, let me take you back here. So, little bit of a story time. March 13th. Let me get some of these replays going. All right, so March 13th, 2017. One of the days that I am going to truly regret. Actually, I already regret this. It was back when I was still in, like, my personal clan that I made. My personal old clan, Slackerz for life. I still have that clan. I'm going to probably try to get that up and going again because, well, March 13th, 2017. Like I said, it's a day that I regret doing. It's a bunch of choices that I truly regret now. I ended up taking my old clan Slackerz and merged them into this Almoravids clan. And, you know, at first I thought it was the right decision. But slowly and surely, Rob, Helios, Otep, you know, they all started kicking out my my clanmates that I brought over, that they said was okay. They weren't trying to work with them, at least at the start they were. The people I brought over were more just friendly. They just wanted to have fun. If they weren't in war, they didn't totally care. They were there to have fun and play a game. That's what this is. This is a game. Not everything has to be super war dependent and you have to be perfect in every little bit of attack that you do. No, that's not the clan that you guys have. I know you try to strive for that, but no, you don't have that type of clan. And so, what I'm trying to get to here is, so when I woke up today and found out that I got kicked out, this is ridiculous. Okay, I got to back up a little bit. So, the reason I have not been doing Clash videos over the past month or so is because my schedule. I was on a totally different work schedule. I was busy doing a bunch of other things. I told Rob countless times, hey, I'm not going to be able to be in war. They actually took my Town Hall 11 account out of war back in April. That's 5 months ago. And at the time, I was like, you know what, that's fine. Because that's when the Builder Hall update dropped first. And I'm like, you know what, that's fine. I will focus on my Builder Hall base. I don't need to be in war with my Town Hall 11. I'm good with that. Because they'd always put the blame on me if we ended up losing a war. Even if we would lose by like 3 percentage points. Everybody could get 3-star down on below, but like their number one, say, gets a 70% 2-star on me, and I come up with a 67% 2-star on their number one. We end up losing, and they put the blame on me. I always felt bad for that. I always felt super bad about that because I couldn't hold my own. And to be fair, maybe it was my attacking. I could have done things slightly different, but I'm not here to criticize my attacks right now. Okay, this is about how childish my former clan is and is acting right now. These guys, so after I agreed to sit out of war, I just kind of, like I said, I was busy doing my stuff on the Builder Hall. I was having fun with that. And Rob was telling me that he's going to put me back in war at the end of August. He's going to get his heroes up. He's going to go to Town Hall 11 and get the Town Hall 11 troops. And I was super fine with that. I'm like, you know what? I can wait. No problem. June rolls around. July rolls around. Still not hearing anything on putting me back in war. August rolls around, and at this time I was getting a little fed up because I wasn't hearing nothing. So I actually left that clan for a little bit just to kind of go around and search for other little clans, just kind of see how other people operate, and I kind of like that. I actually got into one random war, no big deal. But we got into war, and that was good. I'd like that again. But again, my schedule would not allow me to be in war permanently, so I opted out. So I ended up going back to Almoravids, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Good, I'm back, but I still can't be in war because of my work schedule and all that sort of stuff." And at first, they seemed to understand it. And like I said, I've told Rob numerous times that my schedule was totally different. I'm usually a night shift player. I'll come on, I log on, I'll do donations, I'll do attacks, and all that stuff. That's when I'm most active. And at first he seemed like he got that, but let's go back to last weekend now. He, without warning, he puts my Town Hall 11 account. Actually, hold up, let me stop this replay. I got to go back to my let's see, where's this at? Let's go here. Okay. The other one, the clan mail from Rob, states, "Before I start the war, I'd like to say that Waluigi and Slackerz, both of my accounts, have been MIA lately. And I told you why I was MIA, why I wasn't nearly as active as I would like to be, because of work and stuff. This is a game. Life comes before a game. You should understand that. I thought you did, but maybe you don't. But anyway, he goes on to say that he would like to remind me that I'm still a very important part of the clan and that I'm still one family." This is 9 days ago that he's saying I'm a part of this family. And I'm like, hey, I do appreciate that. But he finishes by saying he would like to say more, but he can't because of the limitations in the clan chat, or the clan mail. So I'm like, you know what, that's fine. We had a nice little talk. I told him, you know what, I wasn't ready for war. But right after he sent me that clan mail, my Town Hall 11 got put in war, and let me just say I was nowhere ready. How about Rob? You take off 5 months, no war attacks. You just play super casual, and you come back to a clan, and they expect you to 2-star 88% their top player on your first attack back. Really? You setting the bar a little high? I think so. You probably, this whole time I've been opted out of war because I was not ready to be back in war and I didn't want to be in war. But you threw me in there anyway, and I didn't understand that. I appreciate you wanting me to be a part of this quote-unquote family, but so much for family, right? This is how you treat your family? You just kind of throw them out? Whatever. I'm getting off track here a little bit. But you take me out of war. Or you put me in war, excuse me, and I did not want to be in war. I was opted out, and then you set these super high expectations. We still ended up winning the war, no thanks to me. I only 1-starred number 1, and I 3-starred number 3, but it's not that big of a deal. We ended up winning the war, so I felt good that I didn't cost us this war. But at the same time, I wasn't going to feel bad if I did, because I didn't ask to be put in war. You didn't ask me. You just basically threw me in war, and you said, here. You threw me to the wolves, basically. And if that's how you treat family, that's ridiculous. I don't want to be a part of a family that does that. So, anyway, you get to just this past weekend. Again, you throw me in war. And I know we had a little conversation about after last weekend's war, the first one where I got put back in. You ended up telling me that, see, this is why I can't put you in war. And I basically said, yes, I agree. You can't put me in war, and I don't want to be in war. Maybe eventually I can work back up to it because my schedule, as of tonight, this recording, my schedule is different. I can go back to my night shift. I can go back to the grind. Let me put some replays on here. This is getting boring. But I'm back on my grind. I got some stuff I got to upgrade in my village, so I've been doing some attacks here tonight, and I got to get a few more of my cannons done in my main base. But anyway, you tell me that I can't be in war, and I'm like, that is totally fine. I don't want to be in war. And it seemed like you understood that because I told you I had stuff outside of war, or outside of this game that I'm dealing with. Actual, real life stuff. Bills come before a game again. I will easily drop this game before I stop paying bills. So, yeah, I got to make a living. I need a place to live. Hopefully you can understand that. But So we go flash forward again to just now this past weekend, a couple days ago. You put me back in war again, and I know that we had a conversation that I would be put in wars on weekends when I was ready. I'm not ready. This past week, I did not have any time to prepare. I didn't have any time to practice any attack strategies. Again, you throw me in war and expect me to do, high percentage attacks and like destroy number one. No, that's not how this works, dude. You take me out of war because you feel that I'm the burden on the clan during war. If we lose, it comes back to me. It is my fault. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. If we're a family, sure, maybe I can't handle my 1v1s up top sometimes, but other times I can. And on another side note, I didn't see when my Town Hall 11 was taken out of war, I didn't see you pointing the blame and pointing the finger at anybody else in the clan for any reasons that we were losing. No, you just basically said, okay, hey, we got matched up against a tough opponent. The clan matchmaking is not that great. Yeah, okay, just keep chalking it up to that every time. Have you seen your guys' clan? You guys are engineered as just as much as any other clan that you come across. So you can't be playing that card. Oh, we're getting tougher clans. No, 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 dude. Look at your clan, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, did I take out some of those? I don't know. Who cares? I don't care about the replay right now. But, so you guys put me in war. You make me feel like it's my fault if we lose, so I decide not to be in war, and yet you go and put me back in anyway, and you want to put the blame on me if we end up losing. Well, guess what? We ended up winning that war too, just the one a few days ago. Again, not any thanks to me. I only 1-star 65%ed their number one. Their number one got a 2-star 67% on me. In the clan chat, they were saying, please, Wally, do not go attack number 2. Finish off number 3. Get that 3-star. So what do? I go in 3-star. It was a Town Hall 9. No big deal. I'm not bragging about that because you shouldn't be bragging about that. So you put. I did my job. I took out number 3. I wake up, and I told you this was the week that I was going to be back, and I was going to be able to get back on that grind. Feel the Clash again, right? I want to get back to Clash. I still log on to this game every day. I still love this game. There's a reason I play this. I love it. Okay? It's one of the few games that it's probably one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. Alright, so anyway. I wake up this morning and I find out that you guys kick me out. And here's the thing. Not only did you kick me out, but you ended up here. I'm getting out of this, okay? Not only did you kick me out, and you won't. Let me go to clans under my bookmarks here, right here. Look at this. They ended up closing off the clan, and they ended up putting the trophies. The trophies might have been at 2,600, but they put the trophies at 2,600. I have enough to get in, but you end up closing off the clan after you kick me out. It's a little childish. I don't need to be back in your clan anyway. If this is how you... Yeah, I'm going back to family on this because you kept referring to family. We're one big family. No, it wasn't one big family. You ended up taking my clan in, and one by one you kicked them right out the door that they just came in, and you said, we're going to try to make this work. No, you didn't. You single-handedly just said, get out of here, when it was just down to me, my other count, and the last person from my old clan, Mr. Doctor, which I think, if I remember correctly after looking, you ended up kicking him out too for some reason. Let's scroll down here real quick. I'm not seeing him because he was around the 1,500, and nope, he's not there. So he ended up kicking Mr. Doctor for some reason. Yep, he's gone. I don't know why. Mr. Doctor was one of the people in war that he was at the bottom, but he would do both his attacks and he'd get his stars and he would take care of his business. So if that's what you need, if that's a person that you don't want in your clan, you probably need to rethink your clan first of all. Okay, you guys are a little you guys are just I don't know about you guys sometimes. You bitch and moan about some of this stuff, and then you go and do it behind other people's backs. It's ridiculous. And let me bring up my. Is this my iPad with the? Nope, that is not the iPad. Hold up, let me switch iPads real quick because I'm gonna bring up the Discord chat. All right, so here's the Discord I wanted to show you. This is where basically I would communicate with Rob outside of the game in case he needed to get a hold of me. Some of this stuff is kind of old, but anyway, let me go just down here to the bottom. Okay, so basically last couple messages basically asked, so I'm just kicked out then without an explanation? I mean, like, Why would you do that to somebody? I told you the reason I could not be in war, why I was not active, and the date I was going to return to being more active, and I could potentially be in war if you wanted me to. If you didn't, fine, whatever. That's beside the point right now. But I told you the day I would be back and be active. But yet, no, you just go and kick me. You don't tell me why. And then you go and just ignore me. You end up closing the clan. So you're acting like a bunch of childs, like a bunch of 12-year-old kids here. Like, I thought you guys were adults over here, man. Any respect that I did have for you guys went straight out the window. You guys are, like, very difficult to deal with. You expect perfection, but yet you can't deliver perfection on your own. And if it comes down to somebody else failing, it's then their fault. But yet you can't own up to your mistakes, which is ridiculous in its own right. So how are you a leader of a clan? I don't understand this. You guys sit there, you guys I get you guys practice, and that's good. That's the one thing. That's one of the things that I did like about the clan. You'd sit there and practice, and you would help out. But when a new person would come along, you would always instruct them to do the same dragon strategy. It's mix it up once in a while. You know what? I'm not here to criticize attack strategies. If it works, it works. Okay, but you guys sit there and you'll go off. Okay, good. My collectors are full. Hooray! But you guys are just so childish. Like, what am I gonna do, huh? You kick me out. What am I gonna come back and like destroy your clan? How? I can't get in. I can ask to be put come back into the clan. I would like to have a conversation with you, figure out why you guys kicked me out, but you clearly are just ignoring me. I'm trying to get a hold of you guys, but for some reason you just want to act like a little immature 12-year-old. So if that's how you guys are, I'm glad I got kicked out of that clan. Actually, I do regret March 13th 2017, because you ended up destroying my clan in the process. And when you took me out of war, you actually started killing my passion for this game, because war was one of the things that I loved to do. And sure, I could have just left and found a different clan, but I wanted to trust Rob. I wanted to trust the process, that he would get me back in war, that we would talk about this. Like I said, end of August, he said he was going to get me in. I think, hold up, let me look through here. I don't know if it's going to be on here. Yeah, here we go. What is that, May 23rd. Hey, Wally, I'm messaging you to tell you that I'm racing to be an engineered Town Hall 11. So we could put you back in my Wally account back in war. Cool, I appreciated that at the time. I know I'm tired of sitting on the bench, yada, yada, yada. You want me back in the mix for war. Did you really? I don't think so. Thanks for sticking with you. I kind of had no choice. I wanted to trust the process. I put my trust into you, and you completely broke my trust. That's all gone. But yeah, then I go on to say, I'll be a little honest. It does suck sitting on the bench, because it does. I loved being war, but I pretty much said I loved, that's fine. I will sit on the bench because I can work on my builder hull base at the time. I know you tried to send me to a different clan, but they didn't have any night shift, so I couldn't really help. I couldn't learn anything from those guys. Nothing against those guys. They just weren't on when I was on. So that didn't work out. But then this morning, I wake up and find out you guys kick me, and you won't tell me why. You're ignoring me. You closed the clan. Childish, immature. Ridiculous. I'm glad to be done with that clan. I'm gonna probably start up my old clan again. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick around to the clan I'm currently in. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway, I just had to go on this little rant here real quick. So yeah, I just wanted to go on this little rant real quick. I wanted to get this off my chest. I don't even know if I'm actually gonna post this video. Probably will. It's probably gonna go up on Tuesday. What is that? The September 26th. Or September 27th, one of those days we'll find out. But yeah, I'm amazed at like how childish, how immature. I keep referring to it childish and immature, but that's what they're being right now. Like this is a game. First of all, I had more important stuff to do in real life. I thought you could understand that, but you clearly didn't. And now you're just blocking all communications. You won't get back to me. It's ridiculous. So I'm glad to be out of that clan. I don't need anything or want anything to do with you guys anymore. For most of you, at least, there's a couple people in that clan that I still respect. Actually, But the main ones, you just, I don't, any respect I had for you, it's gone. I don't need to talk to you anymore. So anyway, that's gonna be my little rant. Like, if that's what you do to family, I don't need to be a part of your family, man. It's That's how you treat family. No thanks. Goodbye. I'm done with you guys, and good riddance.